going to be showing you this property over here, selling for 1.4 billion naira. I'm going to be showing you this property going for 1.4 billion naira, located in Cowrie Creek Estate. This
I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love and
what I love mostly about Cowrie Creek Estate is its serenity. By the way, this is a billionaire estate. Properties here are worth billions. Now you can see this street. I'm going to is a 1.4 billion naira property in Cowrie Creek Estate, and over here it can contain about 4 cars. And I like the fact that while walking around this compound, you don't have to bend, you can walk freely. In fact, your children can ride bicycles. So there are flowers already being planted over here in this estate. It's a policy that you can't have very high fences. That is why it is consistent here that when you're looking around, you will notice that there are no high fences whatsoever in this estate. What you are permitted to do, however, is plant as many flowers as you want. So let me take you inside this luxury 5-bedroom semi-detached duplex located in Cowrie Creek Estate, so you see exactly what it looks like. I can't wait to show you the inside. All right, so this is the ante room. Once you come in, this is where you stay at first. I like this very giant door, and it is a smart lock also. It's also a bulletproof door. I like how big this is. So there can be a form of a door here. There can be a door here to ensure that there is enough privacy between those who are coming to visit you and the living area. And I also like this part. I like this very giant doors also. And also there is this visitors toilet over here, so your visitors can have direct access here. It comes with a concealed tank toilet. Also, this is where the guest room is located, but there are some equipment that are kept here, so we can't check it right now. So this is the living area. I love tall ceilings. You can see the tall ceiling over here. It's very tall, and I love the fact that this living room is very, very wide. I love the glass windows. I love how big they are, allowing enough natural light. There is light right now, but then it's not so much light here. So, but then the natural light is the one that's actually allowing us to see how wonderful this place is. That means in case you're a lover of natural light in your house, this property is perfect for you. This area can be said to be your dining area, and of course you have a direct view to your swimming pool, which is located over here. A lot of people have been complaining about how small swimming pools are in Nigeria, but over here you bear me witness that this is not small. This is a proper swimming pool. This leads you to where the kitchen is, but before you get to the kitchen, this is where the elevator is going to be. So if you are going to the first floor and the last floor, you just take the elevator over here to get there, and this is the staircase you can also pass in case you don't want to go through the elevator. Now we have the kitchen over here. The amount of cabinets over here is wonderful. I love the amount of cabinets over here. You have many of them. They are not even done with this, by the way. You can see the amount is literally on all the wall in the kitchen, and that's one of the major things that I actually love about this kitchen over here. Of course, the island is going to be here, but then they are not done here. Look at the amount of cabinets also both at the top and on the ground. Then I also like these very tall windows allowing natural light in. So this is going to be a very well ventilated kitchen, and it's going to be a fully fitted kitchen. Now let's go to the top floor and let's see what it has to offer. Now we're here at the family lounge. I like the space here. Then there's also a TV console that can be fixed right over here. You can see the amount of space that is here. You can see, look at this, there's enough space over here. Now let's see one of the rooms. Now we have your cinema over here. Work is still ongoing over here. They're not done yet, but this is the cinema. And this is one of the rooms. What I love about these rooms is that though it's just one of the rooms, look how much space is here. There's no compromise whatsoever regarding the space also. So that's one of the things I like over here. There's no compromise whatsoever regarding the space. Now we have the toilet over here. You can walk freely, and it also comes with a concealed tank which has been installed already. You have your vanity sink over here, and also have a cupboard over here. You have your kitchen, you have your toilet and baths, also with the conceal tank also installed. You have your vanity sink, washing hand basin over here. Then that's the box room over there. So let's check the final room on this first floor before we go to the final floor. All right, so this is the madam's room or the queen's room. This is the madam's room. You can see it's bigger than the other rooms that you just saw now, and it also has an open terrace, which is an open balcony, which is very spacious. I like the amount of space here. The breeze you enjoy over here is just different. I love the feeling from here. I like how I can see the old estate from here. It's actually very beautiful up here. Now let's check the walk-in closet. This is the walk-in closet over here. There is enough space. I like this. This is very big. You can see the whole walls is filled with wardrobes and your shoe racks. This is awesome. Now let's see the toilet and bath together. So the jacuzzi has not been fixed yet, but this is the space for it over here. I like the fact that you can walk easily. These things are going to be over here. You can see the pipes have already been run over here. Then you have your conceal tank here. Then your shower is going to be there. Now let's go to the final floor. Let's go to the final floor. That shows not just the house, but premium living. All right. So over here, we have our master's bedroom. This is our master's bedroom. What I love about this master's bedroom is the tall ceilings, and I like the top to ground glass windows that are over here. That gives you a direct access to the open terrace over here, where you can have your mini party with your family. This is awesome. You know the amount of space that is here. In fact, you can play a five-a-side over here. Well, I'm just kidding, but then just look at the space. Look at the space over here. You can see everything that is going on in this estate from here. I can see the relaxation center. I can see the sports center over there. I can see the football field. I can see the tennis court over there. Gives you direct access. And see the amount of space over here. Look at the space. Look at the space. So this door takes you right back inside. But then they are working on it right now, so we might need to go through the other door and see the other part of the final floor. All right, so we want to see the final parts of this place. So once you gain access over here, there's going to be a dry kitchen here. The dry kitchen will be coming here. Then there is a toilet over here that's going to give whoever is coming to the final floor direct access to use the restroom instead of coming to the master's bedroom. That's the idea over that. This is the end of this video. Let me know your thoughts. And also, if you're interested in checking this property, give us a call. Thank you. I remain MAINLAND&ISLAND, and I'll see you next one. Cheers.
Stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life.